I realized like we always have problems, you know, like um, just the pressure. I mean, the last one I went through the divorce, you know, it's still the divorce was final, but you don't realize how much aftermath there is to it, you know, like literally this whole fight is still paying my ex, you know what I mean? And you're like, man, it's crazy. You have to get punched in the face and you work so hard and you do all this and you have to like, you know, pay that much for something, you know, and it's, I mean, money is something that, okay, I'll fight here, I'll get it, whatever, you know, winning or losing, everything's gonna be taken care of, I'll make more and stuff like that. But it's just problems, you know, and team. I'm Ruka close, so I basically made my own home gym, um, you know, and you just keep like investing in your dreams and hope that it works, you know, and I'm trying to make everything private at home because it's just you're very vulnerable when everyone's seeing your training. And I mean, I'm like a world champion in jiu-jitsu, but people see me in the gym, and I'm like crying and frustrated because I feel like I should be better at something. I feel like I should be able to get it and I don't get it, you know what I mean? Like it's not working. And you know there's injuries and there's tons of stuff that keeps going on and you're like, man, I just want to be able to train and get better. But I don't know, it's like in the fight it comes out. You know what I mean? It all works out. And that's kind of, and then thankfully my last sparring for this fight was my best sparring. And it was just one time. I only had 15 minutes of a great sparring. I felt what I needed to do and I was like, man, God, let me have a couple more days of feeling that, you know. But it was enough. And I think like, man, no one believes me like how crazy it is that's going on. Like I got a new puppy. I think I even invent more problems to put more chaos. You know, I think I thrive on that. You know, like the craziness. You know, it's like puppy and all these things. But you know, getting used to being like set. You know, splitting your daughter half of the time with you, half of the time with the dad, and all these things. So it's just you're learning so many new dynamics in your routine. And I mean, my whole life when I was to be a world champion in jiu-jitsu, the my best times of being a world champion was when I had a routine and I had a schedule, and you know you're able to keep focused. That's why I think that's why it's hard to be a mom and try to be a world champion or to be the champion of the UFC or all these things, because you need to be consistent in your training. And when you feel like that you're not consistent in your day-to-day life, one day is this, one day is that, and you're like, man, I just need to train, like that's it. And you just make it work, you know. So it definitely wasn't easy, but I understand that that's what everyone goes through. You know, everyone's having problems. Everyone has injuries. We're fighters. I think Jessica she talked about she had a divorce too. You know, so um, it's kind of crazy that like you know the fans get to watch us like let out all of our stress and everything on another person in a fight. You know, but that's what we train for, and that's what makes the victory more special.